Patagonia. Even the name itself feels like a whisper from another world, a call to adventure echoing from the farthest reaches of the earth. The name alone conjures images of wild, untamed beauty at the edge of the world. It's a place where the land feels ancient and untouched, where the wind carries stories of explorers and dreamers who dared to venture here. For years I dreamed of this place, a land of extremes where jagged peaks meet endless plains and colossal glaciers dominate the horizon. Patagonia is a region that seems to exist outside of time, a place where nature's raw power is on full display. These glaciers are ancient, living giants, sculpting the land and holding secrets of our planet's past and future. Their deep blue crevasses and shifting forms are a reminder of the Earth's ever-changing story, written in ice. My journey was a quest to witness these icy behemoths firsthand, to feel their power and understand their fragility. Standing before them, I hope to grasp the delicate balance between strength and vulnerability that defines Patagonia. The southern Patagonian icefield, the world's third-largest reserve of fresh water, is a kingdom of ice feeding dozens of glaciers. This vast expanse is both a lifeline for the region and a symbol of nature's grandeur, stretching as far as the eye can see. To step into this realm is to travel back in time, to witness forces that shaped Earth long before us. Here the silence is profound, broken only by the distant crack of shifting ice or the rush of glacial meltwater. I wanted to connect with something primal, to stand before the glaciers and feel awe at nature's scale. In their presence you realize how small you are and how powerful the natural world can be. Patagonia is more than a destination, it's a challenge, an experience that tests you physically and emotionally. The wind, the cold, the vast distances, all demand respect and resilience from those who enter this land. I was ready to leave the familiar behind and immerse myself in the raw, majestic beauty of the Patagonian glaciers. Every step forward was a step into the unknown, a chance to discover not just a landscape but a new part of myself. This was the beginning of an adventure that would change my perspective forever, opening my eyes to the wonders and challenges of one of the last true wildernesses on Earth. Getting to Patagonia is a journey, a gradual escape from the modern world. Each mile south feels like shedding a layer of routine, as the landscape grows wilder and the air crisper. The further you travel, the more distant the noise of city life becomes, replaced by the quiet anticipation of adventure. My adventure began in Buenos Aires, but the real transition happened in El Calafate, a windswept frontier town on the edge of Lago Argentino. Here the urban rhythm gives way to a slower, more elemental pace. The town itself feels like a threshold, a place where travelers gather before venturing into the unknown. The landscape here is stark and vast, with arid steppes stretching beneath an endless sky. The wind sweeps across the plains, carrying with it the scent of dust and distant snow. It's a place that feels both empty and full of promise, where the horizon seems to go on forever. El Calafate feels like a base camp for explorers, its streets alive with anticipation and stories of the glaciers. Cafes buzz with the energy of people swapping tales and planning routes, while shop windows display gear for every kind of adventure. Everyone here is drawn by the magnetic pull of the ice. There's a sense of shared purpose, a collective excitement that unites strangers from around the world. The turquoise waters of Lago Argentino, colored by glacial silt, hint at the icy giants beyond the horizon. The lake shimmers in the sunlight, its surface reflecting the wild beauty that surrounds it. As the sun set in a blaze of color, I felt a profound sense of arrival. The sky exploded in pinks and oranges, casting a magical glow over the water and mountains. The journey south was more than travel. It was preparation for the scale and wildness to come. Each hour on the road was a reminder of how far I'd come, and how much further there was to go. El Calafate isn't a resort, it's a launchpad for adventure. The town hums with the energy of people on the verge of something extraordinary, all drawn here by the promise of Patagonia's wonders. Standing on its edge, I felt like an explorer on the brink of the unknown. The vastness ahead was both daunting and exhilarating, a reminder that true adventure begins where certainty ends. The real adventure was about to begin, and with every step forward, Patagonia promised to reveal a world unlike any I'd ever known. Nothing prepares you for your first sight of the Perito Moreno Glacier. After a drive through the national park, you arrive at walkways overlooking a colossal river of ice, 5 kilometers wide, 70 meters high. The glacier's face is a chaotic tapestry of blue and white, constantly shifting and advancing. Every so often, a thunderous crack signals a massive chunk calving into the lake, a dramatic, humbling spectacle. Watching the newly born iceberg surface, its brilliant blue revealed, you realize the glacier is alive, in constant motion. Perito Moreno is unique, it's stable, not retreating, a rare beacon of hope among the world's shrinking glaciers. Standing before it, you feel the raw pulse of the earth, a profound emotional encounter. Hours pass unnoticed as you watch, listen, and absorb the glacier's power. It's a living monument to nature's cycles, a reminder of both creation and destruction. My first contact with the ice was unforgettable, a moment that stays with you forever. The glacier world is a sensory symphony, sight and sound blending into something unforgettable. The whites are endless in variety, but it's the luminous, otherworldly blue in crevasses and icebergs that truly captivates. Silence dominates, broken by the glacier's voice, creaks, groans, and the thunderous roar of calving ice. The Patagonian wind adds its own music, sometimes a whisper, sometimes a howl. Water trickles in streams, gushes from tunnels, and laps at the lake's edge, mingling with the clink of floating ice. Patagonia's weather is famously fickle. Sun, shadow, and snow can all appear within an hour, constantly transforming the glacier's mood. Each shift in light reveals a new facet, making the landscape dynamic and ever-changing. It's a world that demands your attention, and rewards you with fleeting moments of breathtaking beauty. Walking on a glacier is an adventure like no other. The first step onto the ice is a leap into a world that feels both alien and breathtakingly beautiful. The crunch of your boots on the frozen surface, the crisp air filling your lungs, and the endless expanse of white and blue all around you, it's a sensory experience that awakens something primal inside. Strapping on crampons, you step from rocky moraine onto the ice, feeling both hesitation and exhilaration. Each movement is deliberate, your senses heightened as you adjust to the new terrain. The cold bites at your cheeks, but the excitement of venturing into the unknown keeps you moving forward. The glacier's surface is a landscape of hills, valleys, and deep blue crevasses, each step a discovery. You find yourself weaving between shimmering ridges and peering into the mysterious depths of crevasses, their blue color more vivid than anything you've seen before. Every footstep is a reminder of the glacier's immense power and beauty. Meltwater streams carve intricate channels, and the water is so pure, you can drink it straight from the ice. The taste is crisp and refreshing, a reminder of the glacier's ancient origins. These streams glisten in the sunlight, creating a network of life across the frozen landscape. You become acutely aware of the glacier's life, subtle vibrations, muffled groans, the sense of being a tiny speck on an ancient moving giant. Sometimes you pause and listen, feeling the glacier shift beneath your feet, a living river of ice slowly making its way through the mountains. The vastness and silence force a meditative state, making daily worries melt away. Surrounded by nothing but ice and sky, you find a rare kind of peace. The only sounds are your breath and the distant crackle of the glacier, reminding you how small you are in the face of nature's grandeur. The trek ends with a unique ritual, whiskey poured over ancient glacier ice, a toast to the adventure and the planet. It's a moment of celebration but also of gratitude as you reflect on the privilege of standing atop a force of nature that has shaped the earth for millennia. Standing in the middle of this frozen river, glass in hand, you feel a deep connection to the earth. The cold seeps into your bones, but your spirit feels alive, invigorated by the raw beauty and power that surrounds you. It's a surreal, beautiful communion with nature. The memory of the glacier's colors, sounds, and vastness etches itself into your mind, impossible to forget. Glacier trekking is more than a physical challenge. It's a humbling, unforgettable experience. It tests your limits, but rewards you with moments of awe and wonder that few other adventures can offer. The memory lingers long after you leave the ice, calling you back to the wild, frozen heart of the mountains. Patagonia's glaciers are inseparable from the people who call this land home. Local guides like Mateo are true guardians of the ice. Their knowledge and respect for the glaciers passed down through generations. They teach you to listen to the glacier's language and share stories of the region's history and changing climate. Guides witness the glacier's retreat firsthand, marking the loss with both sadness and urgency. Their passion is infectious. They are ambassadors for this fragile environment, inspiring visitors to care and protect. These voices remind us that the glaciers are vital ecosystems, not just backdrops for adventure. Their stories are a call to action for all who visit. Patagonia's wildlife is as resilient and captivating as its glaciers. The Andean condor soars above the ice fields, a symbol of wild freedom. Guanacos roam the steppes, perfectly adapted to the harsh landscape. Elusive pumas leave tracks in the snow, a reminder of the wildness that surrounds you. Flocks of austral parakeets and the striking Magellanic woodpecker add color and life to the scene. Each encounter, from soaring birds to silent hunters, deepens your sense of immersion in this vibrant ecosystem. The glaciers are not barren, they are the heart of a complex, fragile web of life. Every sighting is a reminder of nature's resilience and beauty. In the silent expanse of the Patagonian icefields, reflection is inevitable. The ancient landscape puts your own life in perspective. Worries and ambitions fade against the backdrop of timeless ice. The purity of the air and water, the completeness of the silence cleanse the mind and soul. Small details become profound, the play of light, the sound of your breath, the patterns of frost. The glaciers mirror our relationship with nature, immense strength yet delicate vulnerability. Watching ice calve is both beautiful and sobering, a metaphor for our planet's fragility. Gratitude and awe fill you, along with a sense of responsibility. These are sacred spaces that inspire and challenge, teaching patience and resilience. Leaving Patagonia, you carry a renewed sense of wonder and a deeper connection to the earth. My Patagonian journey ended with a sense of urgency. Glaciers, though mighty, are sensitive indicators of our planet's health. Most are retreating at alarming rates. Their loss threatens water supplies, ecosystems, and communities far beyond Patagonia. Standing before them, you understand what's at stake if we fail to act on climate change. The responsibility to protect these wonders belongs to all of us, no matter where we live. Our daily choices, how we travel, eat, and use energy, matter. Local guides do their part, but global action is needed. Let the story of Patagonia's glaciers inspire you to make a difference. We must be guardians of these irreplaceable places, ensuring future generations can stand in awe as we have. The glaciers are calling, not just for adventure but for action. It's time to listen.